and Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Short kick taken at the 17. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old. That's quick RPO to Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. So, from the 37, here's second down and 4. It's another run here for Williams. And some good running there. It's a first down up to the 43.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. We'll go with Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game. He goes, I understand if we want to continue to stack up wins, I need to be better. And it starts with protecting the ball. So back to basics this week in practice, trusting what he sees, relying on his understanding of the offense. If all those things come together, I think we'll see a better performance out of him today.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Play fake. Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. A big play for the Cowboys. 35 yards.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
To the air again. Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Prescott again. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is the first touchdown of the new year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Giants offense are now ready to get going on their second possession. So, Greg, this was not a Christmas gift in May when the schedule maker said, hi, your season's going to start with back-to-back road games. However, win the first. If you can win here and then head home, the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. Pass complete to Neighbors. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
And the Giants first down.
On first down, Dart. That'll be taken in by Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
To the air again goes Dart. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 20. Five-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good move there, and a gain of 6. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. It's 3rd and 4. Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They come up now on, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Sanders' kick is good. And the Giants are on the board. It's 7-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases. Philly, Washington, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
Yeah, and it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jay Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs. Clearly, towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of they hate each other. They're yelling at each other. They're throwing things at the field. It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch rival type of vibe. And I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other, you want to tune in.
A first down throw for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 11.
Prescott on first down. That's made by Pickens. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up
second down. It's down. And he's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. A play fake, now Dart. He'll get this out wide. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. On the give, Scatterboo. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Jordan Stout now as he's on to punt for the second time. To return, it is Turpin. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Cowboys offense and George Pickens out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. on 1st and 10. Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lance. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
3rd and short. Prescott. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to open up a 17-3 lead.
Giants 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Austin now to return this. Wow! And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbury. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with Scatterbury. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 7.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. In motion goes Likely. On play action, it is Dart. Pass caught left side by Likely. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. They'll run out of the gun with Scatterbury. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Giants 1st down.
Up the middle with Scatterbury. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll try to push it in with Scatterbury. A This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up. Throwing is Dart. And that's going to be over everyone. Incomplete. Nothing ever really developed there, and it'll bring up second down. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is fourth down.
An 18-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants will cut into that lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much.
And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. This last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
Third and short. Here's Dart. He'll look deep, left sideline. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. From the 39, here's a first and 10. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it, but there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. The fans are into it. Hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Here's Prescott. To the goal line and in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. touchdown. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense make their way out to take over once more. Now, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line for a touchback. At the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going forward on 4th down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal? And
that's over the middle and intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run. It's Williams. A second effort, and he is in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. That is a dream scenario. The offense hits the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
they're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It's 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Dart. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. In motion goes Likely. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Guard's going to keep this on the zone read, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Now the shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
It's a gain of 18. And the Giants 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Scannaboo. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. I'm up.
9-yard gain on the play.
They'll try to run for it with Scannaboo. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close.
Giants 1st down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
A run straight ahead at Scannaboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down. They'll set up to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Oh, Lamb all alone, wide open. Out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First down, it is Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
18. That's another Cowboys first down.
They'll go again here with Williams. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Another Cowboys first down.
Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Stop short of the goal line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the one on second and goal. One more time for Williams. And he's into the end zone yet again. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He gets it to go, and the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10. Now Dart. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. He finds Austin with the grab. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Throwing again, Dart. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. They try to work the screen with Scatterboo. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 5. Dart gonna throw it again. Short, complete to Likely. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third and 3.
To the air once more is Dart. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
That's another.
To the air again goes Dart. Oh, the ball comes out. No turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Got the center that time, John Michael Schmitz. Dart going to throw here on second down. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Prescott. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
To the air on second down. Dart. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
17.
Looking to throw, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game, and then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. with Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 38 now, here's second down and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Cowboys.
First down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Prescott now gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out for the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They're obviously looking for, I guess, a moral victory at this point. Still in search of their first touchdown of this game. This is probably going to be their last shot to get in the end zone, and this drive will begin with first down. They'll look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Here we go. One final play. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.